Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hit the bell.
Oh, shit.
You know when you hit that bell, you know what time it is. It's time for the world's most dangerous podcast.
Dope Dealer Podcast.
You know what it is, man. It's your man Jamal Doman.
Tobe Hixx.
It's going down, episode 47.
47.
We here.
Yeah.
3 away from the big 5-0.
Yeah.
47, that's my age. I just thought about it. That's actually my real age. Yeah,
Oh,
I know I look young,
well,
but I'm actually 40.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. I'm
be
glad.
my biggest
Yeah.
secret.
At some point, we had to hit your age, nigga. Fuck is that? That ain't no. Like, at
So
some point,
we-
we was gonna hit your
Yeah.
motherfucking age.
We're 10 more years from hitting your age, Toby, so we'll be there.
Yeah.
What's happening, party
Man,
people,
shout out
man?
to the troops, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The Army,
Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard, National Guard.
Yeah, Space
Bloods,
Force. Yeah.
Crips.
We do that for you guys, man. You know, we are
All the
we,
soldiers
we,
out
all the
And
soldiers
people,
out there.
hey, I didn't mean to interrupt, but people are appreciative that I start giving the Crips a
Yeah, I
shout
noticed that. Yeah,
Yeah, they like,
Because
damn.
Toby always shouted out the Bloods, and we get
Because I'm
people.
a blood.
Here.
I wasn't
yeah, I
gonna-
know.
But I
obviously.
decided in 2019 I'm gonna go ahead and get a Crips. I'm old enough to get them a shout out too.
Well, I
So
appreciate
that way
that,
we
man.
want them listening too.
Yeah, man.
all that good
yeah,
stuff.
because the Crips was getting a little. Yeah, they was sending us nasty emails and DMs. I just sent them all to you. I said, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
Yeah,
Man,
so.
neighborhood,
I'm a
man, I got
square.
no problem with none of y'all.
I'm a square, what they say, man.
Hey, who was that track by?
Oh man.
The intro.
Yeah, that was, you like that.
Yeah, I like that
Had the
one.
little Stevie Wonder sample. So they spent money for that.
Yeah.
That's the homie Violite. He's sent us many songs before. That's the homie Violite. That's his new single. It's called Even Stevie Could See.
What city he out of?
He out of LA. He
Oh,
out of LA.
okay,
Even
okay.
Stevie Could See. Right?
Good
That's-
shit, man. Good
Yeah,
shit.
I think he's like the LA, maybe the Bay Area, something like that too. So Violite, shout out to you. This is like your 4th song you sent us, and you know how we do dope independent music. You send us your songs, we will play it. That's how we do it, especially if it's dope, and that's dope. And even Stevie could see it. I guess he's saying even
Yeah.
Stevie could see that he's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that's
Even
that's
Stevie. I don't know how much he must got money if he paid for that sample. I don't think he paid
Nah, man, he
paid for
shit.
it.
Would you have paid for it, nigga? We would have did the same shit he just did. Just threw our motherfucking vocals on it and roll.
If he put that shit out nationally, he gonna have to pay for it. Cause Stevie may be blind, but he gonna find you for his money. I'll tell you that, man.
That's funny.
So
man.
it's going down, Toby, episode 47, man. Listen, man, we don't have no special gimmicks for this show. No, this is straight with the whole, I say country of Black America is talking about. We are talking about surviving R. Kelly. We got some special
but-
guests in the house.
Hey, and then how ironic is it? Today is R. Kelly's birthday.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
birthday.
yes. It's his actual
Hold this
birthday
L.
today.
Shit. It's not a good birthday for him. I hope.
Yeah.
Birthday.
It's his
Gotta
birthday.
be the
Today
worst
is his birthday.
Yeah.
He's 51 years old.
Woo, God damn. Yeah, we're going to get into it. We got some, as y'all can hear in the back, we got 2 special guests, man. Because we got some call-ins, too. People going to call in
Yeah,
and talk
man,
to
you
us.
just couldn't talk about this
Yeah,
shit
we could.
alone.
We had to bring in special guests, man. So I'm gonna let them introduce 2 talented comedians, man, and they got some opinions about what's going on, man. We gonna break it all. There might be some fighting and arguing going on. It's going down, man. So let them introduce yourselves.
Well, I know I was supposed she wanted me to go first, but I want the ladies to go first.
Oh yeah, ladies first.
All right. So I'm Vanessa Dawn out of Oklahoma.
Welcome.
Right?
Hey, well, all right, it's a comedian.
Yep. Comedian. Yeah. I
Doing your
live in
thing?
Seattle now, going up and down the West Coast.
Okay, that's what's up.
Trying to make it.
That's what's up. Well, welcome to Dope Dealer Podcast. Thanks for coming, Vanessa. And to your right.
And it's your boy Cory, Showtime.
Yeah.
The
Welcome back,
return,
Cory.
the
Welcome back.
return.
Good to
Of
be
course.
back here on the Dope
Yeah,
Dealers
if you guys
podcast.
don't, I got to find that episode that one time I couldn't make it, and Cory guest, saved as guest host. I think it was one of the early episodes.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's back, man.
It was my pleasure, man.
He's
my esteemed
back.
pleasure.
All right, let's get right. Listen, man, ain't no filter today. Let's get right into it. Just
ready to
yeah. Off top, I just want to hear everybody quick opinion about what you thought of the shit.
First of all, man, I didn't even know what was going on, right? Like, all of a sudden, I went online and I seen all this R. Kelly shit.
You
And
like,
I'm
did he die?
And I was
What
thinking,
did he do
that's
now?
why I Googled it immediately. Because I couldn't understand why everybody was automatically bringing up this old shit like that in that day. I was like, oh, shit. Then I found out it was a show, and then I hit that shit that day, and I was just flabbergasted.
So you watch. So anybody, listen. If you've been living under a rock, Lifetime Network had a 6-part documentary called "Surviving R. Kelly." It was.
It's not a game show, by the way.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's about the shit that he's been doing for decades, and his sex cult, and the young girls. It's just what the whole country, especially Black America, has been arguing with about
Black America. Let's get that straight. White folks don't even know this shit going on.
Yeah, so just quickly, like
what? I can't believe it.
Yeah. So Vanessa,
I believe he can fly.
So no, it's been some white people, but
yeah, it's only a few though.
But so Vanessa, just off the top, what was your thoughts about watching it? How did you feel?
I kind of feel a little bit bad for him now that I know it came out like right around his birthday. But I mean, like,
fuck his birthday. Bad for him. Bad for them girls. He got bad for them girls. He got in the closet.
The timing was bad. That's all I'm saying. But I mean, like, nah. It was pretty sad. A lot of crying and shit.
Yeah, it was because I think I seen a lot online was. People were like, I was shaking after watching that. Like, people were like, I was shaking, and I'm still people. I've seen people. I'm gonna bring up a lot of
Twitter. It made you feel dirty.
Yeah. But I also feel like everybody should have been shaking like 15, 20 years ago. And I think we were.
Yeah, that's what I think.
We were.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was a point where R. Kelly jokes got played out. That's how big of an open secret it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and it's still, and the fact that it's new is just, it frustrates me because like it's always been a problem, but like now it's like on Twitter, it's on Facebook, it's viral, so now we give a shit.
And it's on Lifetime.
Well, I think also, Cory, I think also
like that's when
the documentary, like we knew.
Yeah,
but the documentary really took us in there.
Yeah,
like
they admitted
you didn't know he was
new, so that's what really fucked.
You didn't know he was starving bitches, did you know? I did
not know that.
You didn't know he had girls
As
peeing.
a bad person, that is fucked up.
Yeah,
okay?
allegedly,
I
and I want to put the word allegedly out there.
Don't
We
know
got-
of anybody.
Allegedly, fucking.
Allegedly, we got to, we got to.
Hey, I'm done with the allegedlys with R. Kelly, nigga. He did everything
know he
them
had-
folks said he did.
We didn't know he had girls.
Everything them women said he did,
no
he
allegedly.
did. And probably some more, because some of them couldn't even get it all out. Ain't no allegedly with that nigga. He did it all.
It's like the 16th time we've been here.
Yeah, and shout out to Dream Hampton. Dream Hampton is funny. I didn't even know she produced it. You don't know Dream Hampton. Dream Hampton used to write for The Source and Vibe. She was real big in the 90s, and I didn't hear from her in years, so good to see that she's still doing her thing. And I used to read articles in The Source and Vibe magazine, and this was her show. She executive produced it. She put it all together, and it was well put together. I got to salute that sister for doing her thing.
Very well done.
I really like the touch of them putting the therapists and getting their opinion all through it.
Yeah, that was deep. That was deep.
The psychologists, so they can give you kind of like a insight of the thinking, and so to bring the doctors in there, that was actually a real nice touch, man. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm one of them people. I still supported R. Kelly, even though I knew.
I think we all kind of did.
No, I didn't. I can truly say that.
I went to go see him in concert downtown about 2 years ago. Me and my girl at that time. I still support his music. I still got some of his stuff. I mean, on my on my
Stepping
iTunes.
in the Name of Love is like one of the few dances my big ass can do.
Yeah,
So, like,
I still, even if I knew, I just was like,
shit.
I'm thinking Aaliyah shit. Okay, well, maybe that was maybe he learned from that. I saw the video. I was like, all right, well, he was found innocent. I'm one of them black people. I made excuses.
There was 50 Aaliyahs.
I made him. I did make excuses for him.
I was like that at first too. I was like, nah.
And I was just like,
I was done when I seen him pee on that girl. I was done with him then, man. I swear that was it. There was nothing else I needed to see. I never wanted to hear none of his songs. If that shit came on the radio, I turned. I never purchased nothing. I never went to a concert. I never done shit for that motherfucker, man.
I don't need to confirm nor deny that I've seen the tape in question.
Shit, I seen the motherfucker.
The tape I had, I had one of them tapes. They put like Jane Kennedy. Remember her sex tape? It was like I bought it from Broad and Erie, like in Hood, North Philly.
You had
And
the
it was like one of them.
compilation?
The compilation.
I didn't have all that.
Yeah, you had like Jane Kennedy was on
you
it.
had some shit to work with.
Pamela Anderson. Pamela Anderson.
God damn.
It was like a whole it was It was R. Kelly.
had some shit to
It was
work
Jane Kennedy. It was Pamela Anderson.
I just seen the pee, nigga. That's all I seen. I just seen the pee.
Now, how about this? One of the shocking things that came from that is he still messed with that girl. Like that girl is still. I don't know if y'all the part where
She's still in the basement. Is she trapped in the closet?
No, what happened was it was a. It was
that was Sparkle's niece, right?
Yeah, it was Sparkle's niece. Yeah. I don't know if y'all. It was a part where the older chick he met and lived in Atlanta. She was like 35. She said she started hanging out with him, and then he introduced her to a girl. She was looking at him like, that's the girl but she's grown up now. I mean, so she's still in the family. The father still played guitar on all his, on a lot of his records. Yeah. So Sparkle don't, but the family. This is Sparkle's sister, brother-in-law, and her niece.
Yeah.
Sparkle feels horrible that she brought the niece around. She feels bad about that. You saw that in the documentary. But
man, how you gonna be working around a motherfucker who done peed on your daughter?
It's the
man, I would kill that motherfucker, man.
Money.
No, ain't no man.
Hollywood
fuck
the father still plays guitar on his song. They showed the credits.
Peed on my daughter.
That shit crazy.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ain't got away with it.
Come on.
And now rolling with the daughter. My a friend of mine, I saw somebody on Twitter said they think that girl is the trainer. Remember they said he has a girl who's the trainer. She trains all the girl.
She's the Mick to his Rocky. Like is that? How
they think she's the trainer.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a sad situation.
I'm only like 2 episodes in, so I'm like still behind.
Oh yeah, you got it.
I just know what I've seen from like life. I don't know really.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm just getting caught up with the detail.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. Of course, the last 2 episodes, which y'all get to, is more about the girls he's with now and how he cut them off from their family, and the family's trying to find the girls. That's what I'm like, dude. Like, what is wrong with you? Trying to do some pimp shit? But you're dumb. Like, don't cut them off from their family. Now it backfired on you because now the family's doing press conferences and looking for their daughters. And it was one you'll see it in the last episode.
He was trying to build a cult.
He trying to build a cult. He has a cult.
Wasn't that like 3 or 4 years ago or something like it was in the last it was fairly recent.
Yeah,
and
they said he has a cult.
That went away for a minute, and now this is back up again.
Yeah, yeah. So
I didn't even know all this. Like a lot of this shit that I seen I didn't know that shit like that. I just knew enough. I knew he peed on that young girl. That was enough for me. I didn't need no extra shit. But now that I seen that shit,
but it's a lot. It's just and the adults around him have it's a lot of people who helped him out.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of people. Like I say,
his brother sitting there looking like it ain't shit.
Let's talk about the brothers. Them pieces. At least the one in prison is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Is he in prison for that, or is it something?
I don't know. Everybody was like, they don't know what he's in jail for, but he's not.
Just in jail.
He's just in jail. But did y'all the part where I guess so the brother that's in jail is the older brother.
Yeah.
Then there's a younger brother who they interviewed too. I think his name is Cory Kelly. That's the one that R. Kelly tried to get to say it was him on the tape and offered him $100,000.
That's it.
Offered and
Damn,
then
you ain't shit.
I don't know if y'all the part where the older brother.
I don't know his life.
Yeah, did you know the part? So it was a part where they interviewed the older brother in jail. He was like, "Yeah, Robert told him all he had to do was say it was him. He would have gave him $100,000. He turned it down. He could have been rich. What?
Rich.
He said rich.
That's
$100,000.
Where?
you about to sell your brother about to sell you up the river, and all you getting is $100K.
And talking about $100,000 in a record deal, a single.
And you gonna record it over the prison phone? Like, come
he told his brother that.
Yeah, because that's some charges. Nah, fuck all that.
Because it ain't just like.
And he told his brother that.
That's like child pornography. Like she's not. She
that's
was,
out.
And that's what the brother said. Brother said, I got kids. I got a daughter. Like I can't. I'm not gonna say that was me. And
wow.
Did y'all? I don't know if y'all got to the part where how the tape came about. Like, well, obviously back in the day he would record himself.
That's all I'm worth.
Yeah, $100,000. Motherfucker, $100,000. So the reason that I don't know if y'all got to that part. It was a young girl. He taped, and sometimes she would do sessions with her and Sparkle niece. Like they would do sessions together.
Yeah.
And the girl, what happened was she said she was in the studio one time, and R. Kelly would walk around with a bag full of this back in the '90s, so there wasn't no digital shit. You walk around with the VHS
the
tape.
big camera.
So in the camera, so he would be in his. So she said she knew that she was on. She said so he left the bag. He was in the studio, and she went through the bag and got the tape, the infamous tape, and she said she kept it. And what happened was she gave it to her friend. This is where her story kind of didn't, because she said I gave it to her friend, and I told the friend just hold it. She said the friend made copies of it, and then tried to, and so then she went back to R. Kelly, was like, hey, my friend got your tape, he wants some money. So R. Kelly had the friend come and they did a lie detector test on both of them, the girl and the friend, to see if they made copies. The girl passed the lie detector test. The friend didn't because he had made copies.
What type of motherfuckers is gonna take a lie detector for R. Kelly?
Well, because they wanted to get money because they was trying to extort.
Yeah, but damn.
So R. Kelly, I think, gave him like $250,000, got the tape back. But the dude had made copies, and that's why months later the tape shows up.
Of course he did.
Yeah,
like, that was the whole point of taking the tape.
So he got it's wild, man. Let me ask y'all this, and it's funny. I went to R. Kelly Twitter page. I didn't even know he had a Twitter page yesterday. I didn't know that 6 days ago he dropped his new single. Did y'all know that? Like this 6 days ago, like he has to know this show is coming on because they promoted the shit out of this show.
Oh yeah,
wow.
He knows.
And he's on his Twitter. He like, yeah, my new single. I got my new album coming out in 2019. I'm like, this nigga is delusional.
Hey, he don't give a fuck. That's why.
Nah.
Shit, he don't give a fuck.
He untouchable.
That's R. Kelly.
He untouchable.
Rapist Kelly.
Is it a wrap for him, y'all? What y'all think the future holds?
I don't know.
If Bill Cosby locked up, it's got to be some room for R. Kelly. They gonna find a way to get that nigga in jail. Have to be, man.
Absolutely.
Bill Cosby locked up in his 80s.
But at the same time, he still hasn't been yet.
And Bill wasn't fucking with no kids. At least he was drugging grown bitches.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
R. Kelly was fucking with kids.
I'm not gonna
not all of
like,
them. I mean,
at least. I'm like, that's still pretty bad, man. Like,
Yeah, but they was of age.
yeah, and there was a lot of them.
The bitches he drugged is 72 now. Shit. Shit. Them bitches grown. Grown. They great grandma.
Now I don't know if y'all heard they saying R. Kelly is going to come out and tell his side of the story. It's supposed to be like something called Surviving Lies. Is like surviving, like he's going to tell his story.
I bet he got 6 hours too, huh? He just got it's gonna be 6 parts of that lying motherfucker.
So I don't. People are going to watch it if he do come out with something, or whether online or something. People are going to watch it. But to me, it's nothing he can really say.
He can't come out with nothing online because that would knock a lot of elderly black people out. He trying to get this out to everybody. This shit gonna be on Fox.
And then they said he said he gonna sue everybody. He's gonna sue everybody. He's not gonna sue nobody because he don't want to go into deposition. He ain't gonna sue nobody. The last thing that motherfucker want to go to court.
Nah, not again.
And the only reason he beat that case because
oh my God. Remember he made that song with Jay-Z?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, he did. Oh, well, that was part of a lot of his music. Was basing his life. He was telling motherfuckers.
Yeah, he made how many episodes of Trapped in the Closet?
Oh my God!
And we didn't know.
Hey, but
we should have known. He been trying to tell us.
Comes a midget. They said,
midget.
Oh my God.
That's like what they were saying.
Oh my God!
Like Louis C.K. was telling jokes about his shit. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
No, age ain't
offended with that.
Did y'all see the age ain't nothing? It's funny because I was around it, but age ain't nothing but number. The Aaliyah song, the cover is her and R. Kelly in the back, like standing in the back. I mean, this is, and he was fucking her. Yeah, I got to bring it up.
That's crazy.
And they was like he was telling people.
Yeah,
it seems like you're ready. I could have sworn you was
seen
ready.
2 hairs on
I don't see nothing wrong.
Right? My mind's telling me no.
My mind's telling, but my body, he was telling motherfuckers. And the girl said it was a Mexican, a Latino girl he met in Miami who he promised a record deal. We're going to get into that. A lot of these chicks he promised a record deal. We're going to talk about the parents too. We're going to get into that too.
That's a big thing.
Some of these parents need their ass whipped too.
Hell yeah.
But it was a Latino girl said she had I guess she had a miscarriage, and that song that he wrote for Michael Jackson, "You Are Not Alone," which was a lot of people don't know R. Kelly wrote that song.
I didn't know that.
You are not.
Feel some type of way.
They said she said that he wrote that song for the miscarriage that she had.
Oh man. So this nigga was a sympathetic rapist. Okay, all right.
But
it's like finding out the national anthem is racist. It's like, no, like everything around me is a lie.
Right. For real.
It's so what? I mean, what's talk to me, man? What y'all? So Cory, your thing is you shouldn't be. Motherfuckers shouldn't be surprised. Like this is what it is.
This is how it's been.
This how it's been. Like
he is like we've just all explained through song. Pretty much, he's been telling us, and it's been happening, and he's been getting away with it for about 25 years now.
But see, I didn't know. I mean, honestly, I didn't know it was this in depth. I had no idea.
Yeah, neither did we.
I didn't know it was this bad.
Yeah, that's what the.
Hey, but you know what?
I'm learning that watching.
When I seen the video, and then also it was another thing that let me know. When Snoop disassociated from R. Kelly, I said, you fucked up. Because Snoop hang with gangsters, killers, and thugs. So if he quit fucking with a motherfucker, that motherfucker got
But gangsters don't mess with rapists, though.
But that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying
Even
is,
gangsters got more.
I'm saying, but what I'm saying, that's the point I'm making. I'm saying he hang with killers. I'm saying if he quit fucking with R. Kelly, that means R. Kelly was foul.
Same thing with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay-Z, yeah. Jay-Z stopped fucking with him,
Wait
too.
a minute, this ain't, whoa, I'm out.
And
Neo had fucked up shit to say about him. Remember Neo said that R. Kelly wanted motherfuckers to walk on one side of the wall.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. We got a caller on the line. Let's see if we can bring him up, man. This is our brother from Sacramento. He's got some strong opinions about it if he picks up his phone. You know these comedians, man. They just I just texted him and told him I'm calling him, but you know I guess he might check 1 2. We're gonna get one more ring though. We're gonna one more ring. We're gonna try him and get him, call him back.
Hello, this is Dante.
Okay. All right. So that's funny because him and it's I know I remember hearing the story. Somebody who worked on tour with R. Kelly. R. Kelly was a motherfucker on tour. It's control. That's why starving the bitches and doing all that. It's control. He's a control freak. He's a narcissistic. Yeah. Narcissist? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Narcissist. Close enough.
I was close enough, yeah.
We black.
There's a lot of C's and S's.
Ain't nobody expecting you to get the whole word right,
Let me throw
nigga.
a T in there just to be an ass.
On tour,
Dope did a podcast.
a friend of mine said on tour, R. Kelly had this rule where, like, he did a lot of change. Oh, hold on. We may have our caller.
There we go.
Caller's calling back. Let's see if we got him on. Dope Dealer Podcast. Can you hear us?
What's up? It's Dante. What's going on, bro?
Introduce yourself. Dope Dealer Podcast. Introduce yourself and what city you calling from?
My name is Dante Burks. I am from Sacramento, California.
Hey, Dante. Listen, Dante is a very talented comedian. A very talented comedian from Sacramento, one of our homies, man. Tobe Hixx is in the house, man.
What's good, Dante?
What's up, Toby?
Chilling, homie. Good to hear from you.
Definitely. Hey, so
Likewise.
Dante, you know we talking about it. We talking about what the whole country is talking about. At least Black America is talking about it. And I know you got some strong
that's
opinions
it,
about
Black
it, man.
America.
Surviving R. Kelly. What's your thoughts on it, man?
My thoughts are that this was not just the act of one person. There's a whole lot of people that's asses need to be in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
A lot of
I'm talking about I need to know why parents aren't in jail. I need to know why security guards that was out there overlooking the fact that these were young girls that was around this guy, managers. There are all kinds of adults that were involved in this. You cannot have a guy that is preying on multiple young women over a considerable period of time and then be famous, but there not being other people that are involved that are overlooking or disregarding the fact that this dude is a pedophile.
Amen. Amen.
Disagree with him either.
It's no different than what happened with the girls' gymnastics team for the United States.
That is true. Same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that dude's in jail.
All of these adults, nobody is concerned that this dude has got 15 and 16-year-old girls around him all the time.
Because they said it was part of that. Remember somebody said it was known in the community that he would hang out at this high school. Like nobody said
At his high school, the one he graduated from.
The principal ain't concerned. One time if he comes by and wants to speak to the kids once a semester, once a year, but he's hanging out at the high school.
Eating lunch and shit.
I know a guy that opened up for him that said in a conversation with me that he used to do that. That he used to, because this guy was from Chicago, that he'd hang out at the parking lot in the high school in his car, and obviously the young girls know who he is and whatnot, and that's kind of the bait that he used to create a conversation. But I got a problem with this whole system, the whole structure, because it's just not him. There were other people that were connected to him that overlooked what he was doing and knew what he was doing.
True. How about the was it an assistant?
I can't believe the parents. I think that's the most astonishing to me. You piss on my daughter, I would have killed that motherfucker.
I want to know just how deep the cover-up goes for where, it's gone on for 25 years. Like you said, there's a lot of people involved, and nobody's locked up because it probably all leads back to the Golden Goose.
Yeah.
Yo, it's been 25 years?
Pretty, yeah. How about the brother who, the OG who was like his assistant / bodyguard, who said he the one to set up the phony Aaliyah marriage certificate that wrote her age.
The phony document.
He should be locked up too.
Yeah.
He admitted that I did it. I set it up. I lied about her age.
And this is both a legal issue and a moral issue, because regardless of whatever you think about what the age of consent is, because it varies in different states, a minor is a minor.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yes.
A 15-year-old girl is a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, that's
a 16-year-old girl is still a girl. She is not a woman. She does not have the experience in life to be dealing with some grown man. How can you, in good conscience, falsify documents to make this child eligible to marry this man and not know that there's something wrong with you? You are as guilty, if not worse, than R. Kelly.
True.
Yeah. And he's just sitting there just...
Dante, is that a community thing? You think, is that a black community? Is that a society thing that we kind of turn our eye?
I think in general that is a culture thing that's prevalent in culture in the United States when you're talking about men of fame, fortune.
Yeah, money.
And
it's
celebrity.
the money.
Right.
And not that poor men don't mess with younger girls. People don't want to talk
about it, but it's a history of, there's some famous people. P. Diddy got his, at 24, got a young lady who was 16 pregnant that had his first child.
That's Justin's mother, yeah.
Right. Russell Simmons was around Kamora Lee when she was about 16 years old.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a long tradition of this
Marvin Gaye. Oh, we need to talk about
it can go back
white
like
too.
Jerry
Lee Lewis.
Oh, a lot.
Jerry Lee Lewis. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jerry Seinfeld.
And evidently Aaliyah as well. So
yeah, I forgot Jerry Seinfeld used to date that little young. She was of age.
She was 40. She was 17, a senior in high school.
She was that. I know she was that young.
He was 40.
She was that young, Paul. She had some nice titties on. I remember. her.
She
was 40 and she was 17.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
That ain't much different than Russell Simmons and Kamora Lee.
Yeah, Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13 or 14-year-old niece,
Elvis Presley. Not Lisa Marie, but Elvis is right. Priscilla Presley.
Yeah.
She was 17. So this is nothing new. The difference is that in several cases with these other gentlemen, they ended up marrying the young lady, and R. Kelly was just...
Yeah,
I mean, he's got an issue.
And it don't seem like not that, one is the same, but I mean, it seemed like he had 50 of them and they had maybe 2 or 3 or something.
Exactly.
It's a society issue.
And it doesn't matter what race, because it's a money thing too.
I saw this meme, and it's from, I'm from Philly, so a lot of these memes I follow a lot of people. They said, ladies, you got to take some responsibility. A lot of y'all, I remember them old ass I remember being in high school. Them old ass drug dealers used to come pick y'all up from after school.
Hey, old ass,
and y'all got in their car.
Hold on, look. I swear I was about to say that. I was about to say, you know what? I ain't gonna front. There was times in my life when I went to high school and, but I was only 19.
Yeah.
I wasn't 40. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we used back then. When we would go sit there, park the car there, let the top down, and just kick it. Yeah,
and you wasn't asking for no ID or nothing.
But I mean, the girls, they were like 18,
17, keep it 17 maybe. You wasn't asking for no. Yeah,
but I was only 19.
There's tons of dynamics that we could talk about. We're all around the same age. If we were 15, I know when I was 15. If I could have had sex with one of the members of TLC, I would have did it.
Oh yeah.
You get the bell on that one.
Yeah. Hell yeah, we would have.
Can't argue with that. But
Hey, when I was
And you
17,
got
if
found
I
out.
could have fucked Aretha Franklin, I'd have fucked her.
Aretha Franklin?
Yeah, I would have fucked Aretha
Nah, I
still
would've-
back then. When I was 17, I would have fucked Aretha back then.
I'd have fucked Shaka Khan. I'd fuck the
titties are
shit out
bigger
of
than
Shaka.
you, bro. That's amazing.
I can't speak for a woman, but I would think that it would be
You swing for the
no
fence.
different for
Yeah.
a woman that, like, whomever young girls are into, whether it's Drake or now or
Yeah.
LL Cool J back in the 90s, I'm sure that there are some girls that would have, that was their fantasy at 15 or whatever, that they would have gave it up to LL Cool J or
And would have
now
lied
Drake
and
or
everything.
whoever.
Yeah.
And would have lied and everything.
Yes,
Probably,
'cause
yeah.
so-
But at the same time, if LL is actually going after 15-year-olds,
yeah. That's
Hey,
different.
we got a problem with
that's-
LL.
I think they would have lied.
That's
you know.
the difference.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
yeah,
difference,
yeah.
though, is that this dude was out there purposely seeking them out.
Yeah, he didn't like older women.
Yeah.
He just wanted young. Yeah. What he's doing is way. This shit is
straight gross. Like, honestly, like, because
And all the people, like you said, Dante, that just sat there and watched that shit is just, it's unbelievable.
It's a lot of people should be. Yeah, it's a lot of people. He had a lot of
Man, like
enablers,
I
and he
said,
still has
County
enablers.
Jail should have an R. Kelly wing in the Cook County Jail out there for all of the people that were involved that overlooked what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
What you want? Okay, Dante. 2 questions.
Yeah.
What you think is going to happen in the future with him, and what do you want to happen to him in the future?
I think that this will be a hot topic for the next few days, and then it will blow over. He may have some protesters that come out to his wherever he's performing.
You actually think he going?
protest him.
You actually think he going to do shows? I don't think he can even book a
He
show.
might not do shows for he might not do shows for like the next 90 days or whatever.
90 days.
Damn.
I'm thinking it's a wrap
Yeah,
for him.
probation.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It happened. That
It's
video
a wrap.
of him with
It should have been a
with the teenager happened in 2003.
Mm.
No, he
People were acting
ain't nobody.
outraged 15 years later. Like, you needed to see the documentary to know that something was very abnormal with R. Kelly because A, of the marriage with Aaliyah that wasn't old, and B, that there was a video out there of him urinating on a teenage girl. Like, this isn't new. We knew about Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and everybody spoke
It's a
about this
cliche
15
joke.
years ago.
But I think Dante, I think this one is a little because obviously you didn't know.
now it's
you didn't
so
know,
many
You didn't know he
women.
was
We didn't
starving.
know it
You didn't
was
know
so
he was
many.
starving women.
You see, you know.
And you didn't know he was keeping women away from their family. That
them in the
really
basement and
going.
shit.
Yeah.
You know that. And you know that I know people
That's slavery.
watching them
Yeah.
them
Kids.
fam-
Straight
that
up.
mother and father crying, and we're gonna talk about the one from that family from Florida who how he slipped. He was slick how he got their daughter away, but they have to take some of the blame because
Of course.
the first time I don't know if y'all. So they went to a R. Kelly concert. He pulled their daughter on stage because their daughter was a singer. She sung. He did, and then he took her backstage, and they came backstage, and he was like, "Yeah, he exchanged numbers. I'm gonna try to get her, the record deal. I'm gonna hook her up. I'm gonna." So
Record deal.
they told R. Kelly, "All right, well,
He
just
told them all
contact
that.
us. When you ready, contact." He goes and contacts the daughter. The daughter was 17, I think, at the time, and the next thing they know is the daughter. Maybe a couple weeks later, the daughter's at the hotel with R. Kelly. Unbeknownst to the family, to the mother and father. Once they found out, they got in the car and both of them headed over to the hotel. They trying to like, where the hell are our daughters at? So the daughter finally comes down. The daughter tripping on the mother and father like, y'all, I had an audition. Y'all messing up my groove. Y'all fucking up my shit. And they like, no, you gotta tell us. Like you shouldn't have did this behind our back. Like we had to be there. And they talked to R. Kelly and they said, hey man, we have to be there if you're gonna do something. So then,
Of course.
I guess they take R. Kelly takes the girl on tour, but they bring the sister. The family say, well, the sister got to go so she can keep an eye. Now, this is after.
Yeah, like the big sister
This-
gotta go.
This is after he
all
peed
she
on the
got-
girl.
Yeah.
But the mother said, well, he was found innocent, so I just thought, But this is where.
Sister smoked two
So
blunts, drinking
the
Henny,
sister
she's
had told
incoherent.
the sister called back home and said he got the daughter under control, like the daughter wilding. So the family flies to Chicago. The mother and father flies to Chicago, and they confront R. Kelly like, what's going on? He said, "Listen, I want to work with her. She's gonna have to stay in Chicago, but don't worry about it. I got somebody from the record company who's gonna kind of going to be her guardian," and they agreed to that. Wow. Somebody from the record company is gonna be her guardian, keep an eye.
Man,
and of course,
the person
Wow.
they agreed to it. Of course, next thing you know, they haven't talked to their daughter in 2 years. Like, Dante,
If that
they
was
got
my
to take some
daughter,
blame
it
for
wouldn't
that,
be
right?
no R. Kelly right now if that was my daughter.
They got to take some blame for that. He tells you that somebody from the record company is going to be the guardian for your 17-year-old daughter, and you agree to it.
No damn sense.
And next thing you know, you ain't talked to your daughter in two years now.
That's how much people really want to get a record deal, though.
That's crazy.
That's just like how
Hey,
bad people want
man,
to be famous.
in this day and age, you don't need no record deal. Justin Bieber got famous on YouTube.
This was
Yeah.
before
You don't need no
Instagram.
record deal that damn bad, man.
It's before you can go
Yeah,
viral.
but that's just unbelievable.
On YouTube.
Hey.
The parent, there are so many parents that he dealt, that's children, daughters that he dealt with that have some that I'm looking at them, giving them the people's eyebrow, like, okay, and what was y'all thinking? You dig? Like that. This is a person that has a history. You dig? On video of urinating on a child.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like you are that desperate for your daughter to be famous that you would put her in harm's way like that. Sounds like you might not need to have your daughter because it sure don't sound like you got her best interest at heart.
Well, a couple of them got knocked for their couple of families got knocked for their daughter.
Google
So
real quick how this ever got past the tape in the first place. I thought that should have just been it.
well, because
Back then was different.
Like there was a
time.
Grammy in the background.
Yeah, the girl
You know what I mean? Like,
did
how
not.
you
The girl said it wasn't her. So that's how the girl said it wasn't her, and the family said it wasn't her. So it was just they actually had a juror on the documentary. The juror one of the juror from that trial. It was an older Asian guy. He was like, I didn't believe none of the girls. He said, the way they dress and the way they look, I didn't believe none of them, and that's why we found them not guilty.
R. Kelly from
Man,
Chicago,
he
right?
paid them.
Yeah.
He paid them
Might be in that
off.
old school mob.
You think he paid?
He paid them off.
He paid the jury
He
off.
paid them off.
Yeah.
Well, the prosecutor said they just it's hard when you don't have a victim in the they didn't really have a victim.
Exactly. Just like what happened with Kobe Bryant.
Oh, you saying he paid the
her
family?
off.
Oh, Dante, let me make it clear. You're not saying he paid the jury off. You're saying he paid the family off.
He paid the family off.
Yeah, I agree with
because
that.
You need to have the victim testify that this person did this to me.
Yeah.
Now, you give her
Probably got
$500,000 or whatever it was. Fine the victim
It
out.
wasn't nothing but a little bit of P.
the father is
Wasn't
still
nothing but
playing
a little bit of P.
The girl's father still plays guitar on his record. So
That's unbelievable,
That's
man.
crazy.
yeah.
I would kill that motherfucker,
no way.
man.
With the guitar.
Dante, did you hear that part? The girl's father
That
still
the father plays
Guitar.
guitar on his record.
Are you
That's why I
serious?
say it's a lot of other adults that got some explaining to do because one man cannot possibly do this without the help and assistance or disregard of other adults, including these girls' parents.
It got to be more than
Amen.
just money involved in this, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got to be, like, threatening these people's lives or something for you to...
Nah, man.
It's like, there's only
I
so
don't
much
even
money you
have a
can do. Like,
daughter. I
like you
got
said,
nieces,
like,
and I would
that's your
fuck one of them dudes. I would have fucked him up about my niece.
Oh yeah, I would have.
Like,
I would have.
that's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Like, you gonna let somebody do that to your daughter and you gonna play in the background? Doom, 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 doom,
I
doom.
mean,
Yeah.
background
I'd
at
have
that?
killed that motherfucker.
Money,
Hell to
and
the
he's
no.
still hanging. From what one of the girls, that girl in that video, he's still hanging around with. She's old. She's an adult now, obviously, but he's still hanging around with her. So it's something, man. Hey, brother Dante, man, we appreciate you calling in, man,
Yes, sir.
and
All
dropping
love.
them Jews, man. Where can they find you at, real quick? You got anything coming up you want to promote or whatever? Or tell people
At
where they find
Dante
you.
Burks on Twitter, and Dante Burks on Instagram. So the Funny Friday Comedy Show will be back in April of 2019. Tobe, you on my list. Jamal, you on my list. Like, I'm going to have y'all come here
Oh,
and
yeah.
wreck the joint. So
Yeah.
I'll be in contact with y'all.
We appreciate. You know, Dante,
Right on,
I had
Dante.
one more question for you, but I totally forgot. Just real quick, how do you feel about the wife? I know it's been a lot of mixed opinions about Andrea Kelly. What how you feel about her? You got any?
I think one of two things. Either she was lying on the documentary,
Mm-hmm.
or she had Stockholm syndrome.
Damn.
Because have you
of the
seen
two.
these videos of her, like these videos, like the last couple years of videos of her, like out and about
Singing in
and
the car
singing
with the
singing R.
music-
Kelly
with the music
praises?
on.
Like in the documentary, she plays the victim. I was so. But then these videos come up from like a year ago with she in the car talking about that's my husband and nobody can talk to him but me. So a lot of people, I hear people, and I even think she knew some of this. Some people say she
playing everything.
She participated in some of them threesomes.
Know her man.
Exactly.
What woman don't know her man?
She participated in some of that shit.
She's his bottom bitch.
Yeah.
Like I said, what woman don't know her man? And either she was lying in that documentary, or she got Stockholm syndrome and it's like thinks he's the best guy in the world, or has respect for him because he paid his child support, even though he was around there messing with the people's daughters that was underage while he was married to her.
To me, she knew what was going on. She knew something was going on. Your husband ain't got all these girls. He brought something to the house. You knew what was going on, and
How is this all?
Oh yeah, one of the girls say he gave her some the mono and all that shit.
Oh yeah. We talk the herpes. One girl suing him for her. It's a man. But Dante, I appreciate. I know you got to run, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Y'all take care.
God bless you, man.
All right.
Dante Burks in the house, man. Let me read some of these.
This explains why it's going to trial. Sorry to.
Go ahead.
Like, that explains why this is fine. Like going back to trial, because it's like, how do you have all this stuff out there and nothing? You know what I mean?
Hey man,
look at all that stuff Bill Cosby has. I'm
gonna read some Twitter, just slow tweets. Obviously, everybody's going crazy. What if R. Kelly worked at your child's school as opposed to being an entertainer? Case closed.
No. How with that background, there's no way he's getting a job.
Yeah.
But they talking about what if he just started?
What if he started? I guess they was trying to say
51 after everything. Like,
they trying to say if he was young.
Instead of entertainer the whole
after the first time, it's over.
He'd have been locked up. He'd have been locked up years
They would never
ago.
let him
They're
around.
Gonna have to put him in PC in prison because everybody gonna want to.
Yeah, he'd have been locked up if he was working at the school.
He would have lost the first trial for sure.
R. Kelly ex-wife need to make her mind up. That's kind of what.
If it's ex, I guess, but yeah.
So if R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 15 because he thought he got her pregnant with a gnome in 2 months, what happened to the baby? I don't know.
That's a lot to unpack,
right?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the issue.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah,
wow.
Watching the docuseries "Surviving R. Kelly," and I'm sickened by this man. I'm so sickened by this man. Just when I think it can't get any worse, it keeps going. A lot of people. Aaliyah,
that's how I was feeling too.
Aaliyah made "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number." R. Kelly is on tape, shaking my head. I got to figure out a way to disassociate him with my memory. Oh, that's just easy.
Quit thinking about him. What the fuck?
R. Kelly,
That's
what
some
the fuck
stupid-
is
Like,
wrong?
you know him
Why didn't I
personally.
think of
There, you know? Like he work with you
Why
and
he's
shit.
calling?
R. Kelly, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like you fucking a sick motherfucker ain't no coming back from this goddamn 14-year-old. That's I think that was a kid who wrote that.
I was about to say thanks.
Sound
Father.
like my uncle. His motherfucking
That was a priest.
writing fucked up.
At this point, it's pointless to argue with someone in regards to the R. Kelly documentary. People have already decided on what side of the fence they on. Do you really think by saying to a closet pedophile, okay.
He's not closeted.
Yeah, he's
that's
not,
all the way out.
Yeah. He even referenced the closet, for God's sake.
Oh, I mean, trapped.
Chicago prosecutors asked R. Kelly victims, please come forward. So,
When was that?
this today.
Today, damn.
It's warming up.
It's about to be a line around the block.
I feel like he's gonna get indicted in several cities, and he's gonna win a couple cases,
Nah,
but
he
he's
ain't
gonna
gonna-
go all the
Gonna be
way
school
down
buses all over the place.
on
Shit.
some of them.
They're gonna. This is where they breaking.
That's a damn shame. Man.
Hey, Lifetime, there were 3 of these so-called victims at R. Kelly concert cheering and smiling and giving R. Kelly high fives. Wow. But they were so frightened of him. He's such a monster. He was a famous guy with money. It's all fake, Lifetime. So let's talk about that. It's people defending him. I know it's people defending him online.
Yeah, they are.
People
they
really
are.
like the Chocolate Factory.
It's some women too, huh?
Hey, Chocolate Factory was the
They
shit.
are.
Chocolate Factory actually saved his career because
There's a
remember,
lot of people that wouldn't be here if not for R. Kelly's music. And I'm not saying that in any kind of praise to the man. I'm just saying that's just how history works.
well, it's funny. His new single is called
if not for
"Born to
Barry
My
White,
Music."
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Born to my music. That's
You know his new single he dropped 6 days ago. You know what the name of it was, Cory? "Born to My Music."
That's weird.
Well, I mean, a lot of people were, especially in the 90s, born to his music,
Oh yeah,
man.
for sure.
This
Especially the
motherfucker
girls he
has
fucking.
he has no conscience.
This nigga under the jail.
Yeah, it's something.
Here's some more.
He made that song. See, they said his music is always about this. So now he's looking for the babies of the girls he fucked with when they was.
Oh, shit.
That's what's born in my music. Like, born now, I'm coming to fuck the grandkid.
That was 25 years ago.
I ain't think of that.
Yeah, he
Oh,
wants some
shit.
young hot pussy.
Now I'm thinking about what I was
This
conceived to.
nigga,
Like, damn,
boy.
was I?
Here's some more. Damn, so ain't nobody gonna play I Believe I Can Fly at funerals no more? Because R. Kelly a perv? They still gonna play I Believe I Can Fly. A funny
It's the
meme.
instrumental version.
Hold on, let me see if I can
What?
find
Do
this.
that shit.
Somebody gonna just remix that shit,
I'll never watch Space Jam again.
right?
I know Jordan. Like, damn,
Right?
man.
No, Jordan's like, ooh,
Got-
yeah, get
Had
the heat
to
off of
pick
me.
him.
Get the heat off.
Here go a funny meme. I'm watching Space Jam with my daughter, and R. Kelly come on singing I Believe I Can Fly. She said, Dad, who's singing this song? I said, Jacquees.
That's funny.
That's funny. Yeah. R. Kelly folks handled that paperwork. Man, they did. Because he had a lot of he paid all,
He
a lot
has
of
some
settlements.
amazing lawyers.
Oh,
You must
yeah.
say. Like his record label has some amazing defense.
They would just go home. I know they would be disgusted, just sick at night with all this shit, and they just like go home and they talk
then they
to
look
their
at-
wife. Can you imagine them white lawyers talking to their wife?
Like, they
Oh,
looked at them
honey, fucking Robert, this guy's out of control, babe.
But they looking at that
We just
money.
don't know what to
they
do.
cut.
Yeah.
They looking at that $350 an hour.
Honey, I got to tell you, I feel guilty. I mean, he signed his check with an X. He doesn't even know how to write his name.
Oh, let's talk about that. Motherfucker can't read or write.
Word.
But he's a musical genius.
He is a musical.
He can't read or write. That's
Yeah,
crazy. So a lot of people were like, people snapping on him online. They're like, he can't read
All
this
that
shit.
time in
ain't
high
seen none
school.
of
He
this
ain't
shit,
had no classes.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
Like he got his GED. He was back up at the school.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was at school all the time.
Yeah, he was back up there.
He could have had one of them young bitches teach him how to read. That could have.
He went to a GED class. Was like too many old bitches.
R. Kelly said if she old enough to cross the street, she old enough to get hit.
Wow.
Oh,
Ouch.
I
ooh.
never heard that
Hashtag
said.
crossing guard.
Right?
I never heard that one in my whole life.
That's no.
That was
Struck me
crazy
off
shit right there.
I don't like
Who
that.
said that one?
Okay, another thing, and this I'm gonna read this, and we get in. And this is another. So many. Oh, this thing got so many layers to it, man. So are we going to ignore that Lady Gaga did a song with R. Kelly? All right, so I see that a lot of people they want
Who hasn't done a song with R. Kelly?
exactly,
What's
but they
that got to do with anything?
they want entertainers to come out. A lot more entertainers to come out and say something about them. I mean, somebody
what
was
good
like,
is
"Oh,
that
Mary
gonna
J.
do?
Blige." That's what I was like. Somebody was like,
What
"Well, Mary
good is
need to
that
say
gonna
something." I'm
do?
like, "Well, what Mary got to?"
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, fuck what Mary got to say. The girls who got raped is the ones who
Yeah,
talking. That's
right,
the ones I want to hear.
Let's
Jay Z
Listen to
need to
them,
come
yeah.
out and make a statement. I'm like,
Why? Yeah, let the
He
girls
just
already
makes
made
by
a
leaving
statement.
the whole thing. He's like,
Right?
we were halfway through the album, and I was like, nope. That's his statement.
Like we can't just believe the victims.
No, I'm like, so
like-
is that
Lead the
what?
victims too.
I don't want to hear no statements for some motherfuckers who ain't got shit to do with it.
It's,
Really don't.
Right?
to me, yeah, I don't understand, but
People
a lot
with
of
a business
I
relationship
guess
with 'em,
I
you know?
guess they saying in the documentary that they asked Mary J. Blige to participate. She didn't participate, so a lot of people got on her like, "Oh, why you couldn't?" But Mary
Mary's
probably
like,
like,
I'm trying to
"Motherfucker, I
live
ain't
my
got
life."
nothing to do with that."
Right?
I mean,
Yeah, who wants to participate in some child
drama. She
pornography
wrote the
type,
song.
Yeah.
rapist type shit?
No.
Underage girls. Who wants to just participate in
and
that?
you know the
that
record
ain't
industry.
no goddamn.
no matter what, the record industry protects each other. They just, it's like they.
Ain't no marathon. No motherfucker don't want to participate in that shit.
Somebody said, "I wonder what R. Kelly did for his birthday."
Went to Chuck E. Cheese.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah. So John Legend is that's the John Legend is getting a lot of love that he participated in, and people like, man, you were the only one, of the singers that participate in this, and so they're giving him love, but they shitting on everybody else. But I'm like,
Okay, so let's just say all the singers don't agree with it and they come out and speak out on it. Then what's that gonna do?
Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, the business has already been done, you know?
Because it's not like you can't
music has
even.
been
Hey,
made.
unless Mary J. Blige can get that nigga locked up, fuck it. What the fuck are we want to listen to her for?
Lady Gaga. So I guess people who participated.
Lady Gaga.
Who
It ain't
worked
Lady
with him.
Gaga's fault.
I mean, but like you said, he didn't wrote who hasn't R. Kelly worked with? So everybody got to come out and
Right.
But I know Omarion put out a statement. I guess B2K is going on tour next year, like the Pandemonium tour or something.
Yeah. The reunion
The
tour.
reunion, all of them,
Yeah.
like who Pretty Ricky is on the tour.
Yeah, Pretty
Wow.
Ricky. I think Bobby Valentino.
That's
maybe.
the 1998.
That's a tour R. Kelly would actually just go and hang out in the audience, you know.
Oh,
just
my God. Now, that's too old for him now, though.
Oh, that's still what I was saying. Oh yeah, so Omarion, you know, I guess remember R. Kelly did Bump 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 for B2K and a couple of Omarion songs. So he's saying they were on him like, are y'all gonna perform them songs? And he's I guess he put out a statement
paid
like
for those. Yes,
we
we
are
are.
gonna perform them.
Yeah, that's our shit.
Yeah. I'm like
We
and
paid for those beats.
They should never do them again because of what that nigga
even
did.
a DJ
Fuck that.
said
That don't even make sense there.
A DJ
Right.
said, okay, I won't play his music, but I'm not playing songs that he produced. I'm gonna still play them.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I don't see a problem with that.
Well, yeah, like, you know, like it's
Money already got blood on it, but I spent it.
Hey, I mean, you know, but it's just, it's so many, it's so much shit, because he ain't gonna please everybody. I mean, motherfucker talking about Mary J. Blige and Jay-Z need to say something. Man, fuck that. Next they be saying Barack need to say something.
Oh my
Let
God.
me be clear. I had nothing to do with the.
I'd have killed that motherfucker. He'd have pissed on Sasha. Barack would have killed that motherfucker, man. Come on, man.
Oh, mute
You're
R.
not gonna
Kelly.
piss
You would've
on my
drone struck
daughter,
that
nigga.
dude.
You're not gonna piss on my daughter, nigga.
No.
You're not gonna piss on my daughter.
Wait,
nigga.
Michelle, what?
That
He did
shit
what?
right there. It ain't too much shit I could think of. I mean, you know, you're not gonna do that.
On film, too?
Nah.
Yeah, it's just it's
And then I'm gonna be
this is
around
not-
you?
Yeah, this story is not over.
Playing bass.
No, it should never
With
be
a
over,
smile.
man.
Man.
If these black women weren't brave enough to create this documentary and bring it to a shit channel, people wouldn't believe them again because black women have been denouncing R. Kelly for a long time and everyone dismissed them. Well, some black women have.
A lot
I
of
went
was
to
at
see
the
him in
motherfucking
concert. Yeah,
shit on
I went to
Lifetime.
see him in concert 2 years ago downtown to Microsoft Theater and
All women.
all women.
Ain't no men going
screaming.
to see that.
Exactly.
Ain't no
And don't
men.
shit on Lifetime, man.
Ain't
They
no-
had it hard since they lost the WNBA.
And ain't
Oh
no-
yeah, they don't play the WNBA no more.
I don't know who does.
No.
I'm just messing around.
Shout out to the WNBA.
No, they on ESPN.
Oh yeah,
ESPN, too.
Hey man,
I'm just playing.
man, we got to start supporting the
ESPN
WNBA.
8,
man.
the
We
Ocho.
got to start. So, but did you hear the story of I'm changing subjects. Speaking of the sister, the basketball player, she's a star. She's going to Rutgers. She's in high school. And what happened was she played for the USA basketball team, like the under 16 team. And what happened was they sent her a check, like a couple months. They sent her a check for like $800, but they overpaid her. But she cashed the check. It was their mistake. They said we made a mistake, and once they realized it, she had to pay the money back. But then now they say she can't play the rest of her senior year. They
What?
they made they
'Cause she not
ruled her
eligible?
Oh, because
ruled her
she
ineligible.
made money. She's a pro.
Well, they gave her they paid her too much. They like supposed to pay her like $400, but they sent her a check for $800. She cashed it, so but she paid it back once they told her it was too much money. And so like Jay Billis,
how
is a
she-
lot of people.
yeah,
the
how she
WNBA
supposed to
is
know?
behind her. Like, come on, man, let that girl play her senior year.
Like, yo, there's a lot of like college sports or
It's-
like lower level sports that's just messed up because like everybody's making money hand over fist.
Exactly.
Like the kids.
And
That's
it's like
messed
this,
up.
like she's like ranked number 4 in the country. Like she's the 4th high school. And she's going to Rutgers, and she just wants to finish her senior year over this
just wanna
little
play
bullshit.
basketball.
Like this, I don't mean to change it, but that just made me think we'd talk about the WNBA. And she's a sister too, man. It's like Jay Billis, the WNBA, ESPN. They've been talking about her
Yeah.
story. Like, what's the basketball analyst, the short guy on NBA, who short white guy. He was hyping it up.
Van
during
Gundy.
Van Gundy during the NBA game. He said, "Hey, I want to tell a story about what's going on. Like this is wrong, man. That girl. So yeah, hopefully they'll get their mind together.
See how fast niggas forgot about R. Kelly? This motherfucker, it wasn't even that. We couldn't even get through an hour of this nigga, huh?
We got
Dope
distracted
Dealer
by sports.
Podcast.
Somebody threw a basketball in front of them niggas, and there we go.
Hey, you know what? I want to go to his. I want to go to. Is this his page? No, that's not his page. I want to go to his page.
What kind of page this nigga
Hold on,
got?
what
Yeah,
16-year-old girl is in the background? What the hell is going on? What
I
kind of,
know. I don't.
what
Here
in
it
the
go. Right
Girl
here.
Scouts is this? Who is that?
So on January 1st, this motherfucker dropped. He put on. Now he knows this shit is. They've been promoting this shit. Everybody been anticipating this shit.
I didn't know it was coming, but go ahead.
Yeah, you haven't been watching TV because everybody been anticipating. Lifetime did a great job of promoting this shit. So on January 1st, this motherfucker dropped a new hit late last night, Born to My Music. Give you a taste of what the new album bringing. This coming soon.
Taste. Keyword.
Born to My Music, King shit only. Let's go to the comments on this shit.
Taste. Give you a taste.
Born to My Music.
So this guy is delusional, man. Nobody is listening to your new single. We are all watching Surviving R. Kelly and learning that you are a fucking monster.
Learning more.
Yeah, learning that you are a fucking monster. It's a white guy, Ryan Knight, so he didn't know.
He's just learning.
We don't need to watch Surviving R. Kelly to know that he's been a monster. We've been knowing that since the 90s, so that's a black dude replied to that.
I'm sure there's some white people that knew that too.
Somebody said, trash. I can't wait to hear you respond to these accusations. You should own up, confess, then send yourself to prison. Right. Oh, that's Paul. Paul Ilala. He's a comedian. Aaliyah. Paul.
Yeah.
Paul had commented on
Hey.
Shout out to Paul Aaliyah, man. I did actually did on Laugh Tracks. They did his joke, and I was part of that. They'll just say he can't read them. I guess the accusations. I watched Surviving R. Kelly with my heart breaking, mouth open, shaking my head, and a lot of what, oh my God, and no. It's like getting hit with a 2x4. Completely devastating and unbelievable. Wow, an eye-opener. Mute R. Kelly. Me too.
Thank you, Linda.
Yeah. Somebody said, I was going to write this huge paragraph, but you can't read. Damn. Woo! I'll never listen to your music again or anyone you work
Hold on.
with.
So nobody, had y'all heard that he couldn't read before now?
No,
I didn't even know that part.
That was new. Yeah, that was new. I also didn't know he was
know
starving the girls too.
Yeah.
So, and the one girl he gave Mona Mona, whatever's that disease, mono. Yeah. Mona is the girl I dated. They gave me mono.
Damn.
And then another girl just sued him, saying he gave her herpes. It's
Wow.
She sued him. I don't allegedly. We wouldn't allegedly.
Ain't no
Nasty
allegedly.
all over. Just
ain't no allegedly.
I'll never listen to your music again or anyone you work with. You belong in jail.
good luck with that part though. Like I'm not trying to say like I'm.
You wouldn't
I
listen,
support
if
you,
work,
but like that's
how
gonna be
you
difficult.
gonna not listen to the people you work with at all? Because that wouldn't
Like
be.
that's
you would have
you gotta
nobody
throw out
to
your
listen to.
whole
Right.
iPod. Man.
You're right. I'm not
That's
about
what's so
to.
hard for all of us.
Y'all want to listen to his new song, new single? Y'all want to hear it? Just give it a little
Why not?
Yeah, give
SoundCloud.
At least a
R. Kelly,
chorus.
Paul, Sound.
And he about to get 25 cents for that play.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
15 seconds.
Are we?
Okay.
No, you have to
Play 7 seconds so we don't have to pay
Okay.
for it.
All right. Cool.
Right.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. SoundCloud, R. Kelly, Born to My Music. We're just gonna play quick.
We got legal over here. They're like, nah.
We're gonna hit.
14 seconds. That's
You know what? No, you know what? I changed my mind. Fuck him. We're not gonna play his single. Fuck R. Kelly. What you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah,
Tobe?
fuck it.
Yeah, we can't just and then fuck that new
Yeah.
song. Fuck you and your single. I'm tripping. My bad. I'm tripping. See, I'm tripping.
I was high, so I was gonna roll with it and shit. I was like, shit, I ain't heard the motherfucker. Go ahead. This
Music
nasty
sounds nice right
bastard.
about now.
But what's sad is this will be the second black man to go down. Did we all forget about Harvey Weinstein? Okay, let's talk about that. That'd be the last thing we talk
True.
about.
Let me throw something
I've been
in there.
seeing a lot of that.
Yeah. And I just want to say, like, it don't have to be or. Why can't it just be and? Like, like let's not forget about, him too. There's plenty
Yeah,
of room.
Harvey Weinstein. ain't nobody forgot about it. I knew he was guilty the moment I seen this picture. I told the women, if you meet a man that you can see the hair on his back from the front view, that motherfucker is sexually harassed or do some fucked up shit.
But what is that a fault? I've been seeing a lot of they taking him down, but Kevin Spacey. First
Taking my
thing.
shoulders all of a sudden.
When do being a pervert or rapist has nothing to do with color? Harvey Weinstein is gonna get his.
If you a dirty
Hopefully.
rapist asshole, you need to go to jail. I don't care what you
Kevin
look
Spacey
like.
was just in court
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Kevin Spacey,
coming.
R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, and these
This
shits
is
is
not-
rapping little
Hey, he
things.
got a
Regular
speeding ticket
niggas.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
Huh?
He got
Everybody.
a speeding ticket 2 hours later after court, Kevin Spacey.
He did?
Word.
Yeah, 2 hours later. I
had
mean,
no
if I
idea.
just went to court for some shit like that, I wouldn't even been driving a motherfucking car. I'd have been scared to go. I'd have just been like, just get me back.
He was trying to, he was trying to, you know, he was trying to find one of them boys, trying to chase down one of them boys again. Yes, I've been seeing a lot of that, man. Like, and I know that's how our people. It remind me of that Chappelle show skit that no matter what, we're always going. You know what I mean? No matter what, we're going to support our people. But this can't be supported, y'all. This has nothing to do with the white man, the black man, the brown man.
This is foul.
This is they gotta, if you're a pervert, no matter what. I mean, like, Vanessa, you were saying hopefully Harvey Weinstein,
Yeah.
Hopefully, we
Hopefully,
hoping.
Hopefully.
I think it's coming, and he's gonna get all his shit, and and anybody out there just being an asshole.
mentioning kids.
Why it was so
Like, y'all-
dance heavy and shit?
He's always had some simple ass lyrics.
Step.
mentioning kids.
Never has a lot of syllables.
Man, I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's like funny. I listen to that. I can't listen to. It's like it's weird. Like listening to it. It's like I seen the girls in the background. Trap. You know what I mean? They say he would if he in a room with a girl. Somebody walk in. The girl got to get up. It was pimp shit. The girl got to get up and look at the wall.
Damn.
That's pimps do that. Like like the girl got to get up and walk, or she got to put her head down if a guy walk in the room. So if he in the studio.
Yeah.
And the engineer walk in with the girl, she got to put her head down until the engineer walk out. It's crazy. He's doing some pimp
And then
shit.
the engineers witnessed all that shit. Nobody says shit.
Yeah. It's just sad, man. But I appreciate you guys coming and just definitely this difficult. Sorry about that. Difficult. I'm choked up over this.
Yes. Eminem.
Yeah, them M&Ms. Difficult topic.
Difficult candy.
This difficult topic, man, and I know it's tough. So we praying for all the victims, man.
Yes.
To them girls, hopefully they get back home to their family. Hopefully, some sense will come into their head. Or
Everyone that was peed on in this situation.
yeah,
Hold on.
man. Yeah. And
Literally and
You
figuratively.
said get back. So he still got some of them trapped.
yeah. Well,
Oh, right. I thought everybody was free now.
Yeah.
no,
hold
it's
on.
still like 3 girls.
What the
Who
fuck?
still stay
Hold
with him?
on. That's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
some Stockholm shit.
Yeah, they stay with him. They they not kids. They
Adults
adults,
now?
but they
So you can't do shit.
no, they can't not.
Yeah.
But he blocked them from their family, and it's a
You know
girl.
what's funny is like I was looking at my screen here. My buddy Ty Barnett, shout out to Ty.
Ty Barnett, what's up, homie?
What up, Ty?
Very interesting point. Is like not all women were were on the victim side.
Oh no, that's true.
That's true.
Like
That's
there, a
true.
lot of them were on like my
They was
girlfriend's calling me.
groupies.
I'll call you back, baby.
They was groupies, and they
Hey, I understand they all wasn't, but we ain't talking about the ones that wasn't. We talking about the ones that was.
well, that's true. That's true.
What the fuck is that? I don't
That's
need
true.
to talk. That's why I ain't mentioned the ones that wasn't victims. Who gives a fuck about them? They did it on. They grown.
They grown. They living their life.
We talking about the victim.
But he has. I mean, all of them said that he was physically abusive to him, and we don't play that. All of them pretty much said, even the young ones and old ones said, he was a pimp. I mean, he's smacking the shit out of them and, living the pimp life. So, it's sad. But we praying for him, and like I said,
Praying for who?
we praying for the victims.
Oh, I thought you meant art. Praying for that nigga.
Nah.
Fuck you mean praying for art?
No, we praying for the victims, and we praying that R. Kelly get his just due. That's what we praying for. Get his just due, and hopefully, the girls who are with him, they'll wise up and go back to their families, and and
So they ain't seen none of this shit. They don't even know he was on. They don't know this shit was on.
I don't know if they sneaking
Probably
off to
not.
get to watch TV.
He got TV with no boxes.
Because one girl said, the older chick from Dallas, the DJ, she was like 32 when she got with him. She said she wasn't really allowed to watch, like the reality shows, anything that he would think that would have something about him on
Anything,
it.
yeah.
She
So
never.
they just been sequestered like jury members and stuff. Like they only get certain
Yup.
things.
Pretty much, man. Let me
Amish people and shit.
let me say, hey, Paul. I may have a.
They over there watching
we
the
over time?
Jeffersons and shit. Good time.
Old R. Kelly videos on loop and shit.
He got him watching Good Times.
We may have another caller.
Yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we got another caller in, and let me get him on here. DG, hold on for 1 second, man. We're gonna get you set up right here, man. This is Dannon Green, comedian. I don't know if he got anything to add to this. I know he's been saying a lot on Facebook. DG, can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, brother? Welcome to Dope Dealer Podcast. Dannon Green, talented
Dannon, what's
comedian.
good?
We got Tobe, Hixx, Vanessa, Cory in the house.
It's good, Dannon.
Dannon, what's up? Real quick, we've been talking about it for hours, so I know you want to add something to it, man, about this R. Kelly situation.
Man, I just, a lot of people been talking, and I think it's one of those situations, to be honest with you, man, where there's a lot of people at fault. Nobody wants to take the blame.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, R. Kelly's taking the blame, and he should, because he's the one that's involved with it. But, Marty, man, like I told you, and Tobe know how it is, too, because, he got daughters and you're a kid. My question is, if I'm a mature woman walking in that house, and I see some young girls, like a gang of young girls in there, like everybody said it was situation was, I'm gonna ask a couple of questions. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Like men, what we do as men. Like for instance, if I walk in your crib and Cory got some bras, we got some bras, I'm gonna be like, yo, man, them bras, stuff them bras, like that. What's up with them Johns? And then they should say, oh man, they ready to get busy or whatever. If they look young, I'm able to say, yo, what's up? And then they be like, yo, and he's smart man will be like, I ain't trying to catch no case. And they don't get the fuck up out of there or tell them to get up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So my point being is people are getting upset. People are getting upset with people because they're saying, what were the parents or, things like that. And then they're thinking that by you saying that, you're trying to take away from, as they say, the predator, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or the pedophile. And that's not the case, man. It has to come a point where we need more people to take. The predator ain't going to take responsibility.
Nah.
Right.
So we gotta do that shit. We can't expect him to be like, yo, man, I know you're in the age and you should leave. His whole thing to deal with you. So when I look at the whole situation, man, it's kind of crazy because I had a lot of people going in at me yesterday because I posted. Also, I said, we need to change how we are in society, like in terms of, look at all the Instagram pictures of women showing their ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dudes on Instagram and Facebook sending women messages, dick pictures, or saying,
Hey, but that ain't got shit to do with underage, though.
Listen, this is what I'm trying to do. See,
As long as they grown women, hey, keep showing them asses on Instagram if you grown.
Let me listen to what I'm saying. If anybody knows anything about people that have pedophiles or those type of people, they get charged off of seeing things. So even if you don't think they're being, our country is based on stealing and sex. That's what people don't understand. Our country is always based on that. That's country was stolen and sex sells.
Right.
Yeah.
So you got to remember, I'm not saying that, all of a sudden, but see, people got mad at the little things I said, well, now are we going to, look at our parents that walk their kids. I see mothers walking their kids in carriages and be on the cell phone. We're not paying enough attention to our kids. When you buy your son or daughter a PS2 and say, go play in your room, and you think that's babysitting. When they could be on there talking or playing a game with a pervert across the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you're saying be more. We have to, as a society, we have to be more responsible for with our kids. That's basically.
Yeah, because when we grew up, Mom, they told me when we grew up, we had a whole neighborhood watching up that.
Mm-hmm.
So niggas, if they got snatched up, you got snatched up on the way to school. You can get snatched up in the blocks in the neighborhood. You got snatched up like you was walking by yourself somewhere where, but now you can't do that. So come on, man. But the thing is, here's the last thing I want to say. A lot of women got mad yesterday. I saw online when they were saying, well, what about the parents? And people were getting offended because they didn't want to take the responsibility. That's even the parents have a lot to do with what's happening with your kids. You got to keep an eye on them. You can say what you want, but if you have to buy your kid a phone and stay in touch with him, that means he has access to all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it comes with the territory. You either not going to give him a phone or you're going to give him a phone. So, come on, man.
And especially the parents with the video with the girl got peed on, they definitely responsible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that.
Tobe, let me ask you this question too. What time do you think R. Kelly was doing these things?
You said what was the question again?
What time?
What time do you think R. Kelly was doing these things?
Like AM or PM?
Yeah.
All day long.
That seemed like all day long.
Whenever.
Okay, but come on, be specific now. If you have a teenage girl underage that you're assuming is in school and you're the parent, you're either going to know if she's going to school or she's not. So
Yeah, you're going to know.
9 and 3. So she skipped school is what you're saying. Or you got her to skip.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Are you saying like this happened during school hours or something?
So again, that's a great point. So again, are you giving a pass to the parent because your son skipped school and you're not getting in their ass? See what I'm saying? I mean, you can't try to validate it by saying, well, she skipped school. You got to know where your kid is.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to validate. I was trying to clarify. I wasn't sure what you're asking. Like you said, what time it happened. I'm trying to figure out like what time of day.
But no, it happened too. He was waiting there when they got out of school.
What I'm saying is, I'm quite sure R. Kelly wasn't doing all this shit at 2:30, 3:30, 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm quite sure that sometimes some of this shit was being done at 10:30, 9:30,
Oh, yeah.
11 at night.
Well, it's funny because I hear it's funny. It's kind of I seen this online. I forgot to talk about this, but it's funny. I hear a lot of this. Them girls were fast.
What?
They were fast.
So they blaming 14-year-olds.
Well, they're not necessarily the young, but some of them maybe 17, 18. They said, what part of them girls being fast plays into this?
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean,
No matter what they...
He's a grown man.
yeah.
They not.
Victims.
Exactly.
No, hold up. It does have something to do with it. Because what about that girl that R. Kelly got with her parents went and got her to get the fuck up out of there, took her back down to Florida, and she snuck back off and went back up there.
Yeah.
You can't fault the parents on that one.
Well, she was of age too. That girl was of age.
Okay, but she wasn't of age the first time she was up there.
Yeah, I think she was 17 when he met her.
Yeah, none of them started out of age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17 is when you're a lady,
Yeah.
but you really want to be.
Either way, in this particular situation, with R. Kelly having all the stuff that he'd been done, yeah, I'm still definitely putting all blame on the predator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm. Last one. We got to go after this. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's the question I asked. What was the purpose of the documentary?
What was the purpose of the documentary?
That's a really good question.
Now, listen to what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me finish. There's not a person there where you are that didn't know what was going on 10 years ago. So my point being is, why are they doing the documentary now and they never went after this guy all these times when they knew that he was doing stuff? So my question is, I'm not defending him, but I'm saying, what was the purpose of the documentary?
Right.
I really wish I knew that one.
Anybody got an answer
I'm
for that?
just thinking probably because like.
Oh,
if it
I tell you
happened
what the
to-
purpose is. The purpose. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just thinking like if it happened to all these girls, then there's probably more victims out there. They trying to build Cosby. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
everybody is safe to come out now. You know.
Hey, the purpose is that he can't make him as much money anymore. He's getting
yeah.
older. Now that shit, he's got the longevity of that shit. His shows are slowing down. He went from arenas down to theaters. So now they like,
He didn't make the documentary today, Tobe. He didn't make the documentary.
huh?
So what is so not being huge in there for the reason for people to put out the documentary? That's the question I'm saying. And she just said, well, because women were coming out, because of the Me Too or that. But that's what I'm saying. This is the point I was trying to make when I made my post original. We're a fair country. We're a country that now, 10 years ago, we knew, or 20 years ago when that kid girl was sleeping with him and peed on her or later and all that, nobody went after these dudes. He was doing dash.
You said nobody went after him.
Well, he
did go to trial. He just
got beat the case.
Yeah.
So my point being is, he went to trial, right? And then they dropped the case. And another time, when you drop the case, that means somebody got paid, right? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That family got paid. The family got paid.
Okay, so that's another issue I got, because let me tell you right now, I don't have kids. But nobody gonna put the price of my kids' mentality and life.
No, ain't no pimp.
You got morals. You have morals. You have morals, Dan, and you said that family obviously didn't have morals.
So what I'm saying but because of that, and also these older women that were walking in there, seeing these young girls, they still fucking hard. You know what I mean? It makes no sense to me. And what's happening is, because of that, that's why we got this big social media battle, because other people saying, damn, if y'all saw it and y'all ain't doing it, I guess y'all was doing it. So now y'all going after him. And then people go, wait a minute, are you defending him? And I'm like, no. But the point is, nigga, if I know I can go ahead and make $1 million tomorrow, if all I got to do is drive down this shit and pick it up, and I decide to wait for another month, and I go down there and ain't nothing down there, it ain't nobody's fault but my own. So my point being is, this dude was out here, and we all know it, because I remember when it happened.
So what should they do now? Leave him alone? What should they do now?
Yeah, what you want to happen next? What you want to happen next, Danny?
They don't have a case against him.
Yeah, but I don't think any really.
Listen, Cosby thing was different. Cosby did a crime. He drugged them. This is statute of limitation with the sex, because the girls, nobody said that he never got charged for a case. He never was charged at that time for rape, and then the one case, it was dropped. They really got nothing on it.
Well, you know what? The only thing I just heard, I just heard the girl from the dark-skinned girl who's with him from Miami, the parents saying they have, because I guess her phone was to their iCloud or something like that. They said they had text messages that the first time she met up with him, she had sex with him, and she was 17. So that, if that's true, I don't know, that might come back and bite him in the ass.
But depending on what state, it could be perfectly legal.
It was Florida, so I don't know what age is considered Florida.
In a situation like this, it's very hard to get.
No, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be I agree.
If they can't get the priest for molesting these kids, and most of them just got, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't trying to get them, though. They don't give a fuck about R. Kelly as much as they do the priest. They ain't trying to get the priest.
And here's the thing, we can keep making excuses whether they're trying or not. If they're not getting there, if they're not getting that cousin or that uncle or that nephew that molested somebody in the family, which we all know happens, then this is going to be a hard case. Again, because no matter what people say, all it's going to do, first of all, the niggas' music sales went skyrocket. Right. Up 16%.
Well, they say it's streaming there. People, you know what I think? I think that what that was.
That's
a lot of young people.
We just did.
No such thing as bad publicity.
But you know also, Cory, what that was. I think a lot of young people watching this with their parents wasn't really familiar with him, and went to their phones and streamed his music.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because they was born in the 90s. They heard of him, but they wasn't really. And now their parents are, their aunts, that's all they talking about. So now the kids are, let me just hear some of his music, So that's what that's about. That's
black. It's going to be some black kids getting their ass beat for streaming that shit.
Hey, Dannon, we real quick, because we got to go after this.
No, I mean, I just want to say, man, overall, I don't think anybody with common sense is condoning what he's doing, or agreeing with what he's done. I think what we have to do as a society is, from this point on, take heed to how people are parenting, how you giving your kids trigger words to let them know if something happens to them, how we, instead of worrying about giving your kid a PS2 sometimes, go out and play with them or school them.
Let's just school them, yeah.
So
You school them and you
take
keep your eye
money to
on
school. Yeah. So if you're not keeping your kids up on game, especially with the females today being faster than anything, because society is fast now. We're gonna. This is just.
Well, they was fast
one
back in
guy.
my day too.
Every
That's just-
society is fast.
They was fast back in my day too, and I was fast with them. So
Yeah, I was fucking them up on that period when I was 13, 12.
ah, damn, I wasn't that fast, man.
Listen, even when dudes and women were fast, say that, even when women and dudes were fast back in our day, we was at least discreet about the fast.
Yeah.
Like, we, you be like, I'm giving niggas I'm busy, but all right, let's talk about it. You love that one. All you gotta do is turn on Instagram and these girls was traveling around the world.
Yeah,
So it's,
we ain't have social media. That's true. That's true. All right, well, DG, man, we appreciate
right,
you
right
coming up on
homie.
here, man. God bless you,
All
man.
right,
We
man.
gonna we'll visit this subject in the future, man. We'll go out. Danny Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Take care, man.
All right, now.
All right, so yo, man, we appreciate everybody coming out, man. Tell everybody where can they find you at? If you got anything going on, you got anything, young lady? What's your?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in LA for a couple more days. So
Okay.
got Lexington tonight, Hollywood Improv Lab tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll be in Oregon.
Okay.
If anybody's in Oregon, come to Pendleton on Thursday.
And where can they find you at?
Oh, at Vanessa Dawn on everything.
Okay.
Vanessa Dawn on Facebook.
Okay, that's what's up, my brother.
Oh yeah, you can catch me, Cory Showtime, at the Giggle Bash over in I believe that's in Pasadena, no, Burbank. On the 24th. I'm doing SF Sketch Fest up in San Francisco on the
that's what's
25th,
up.
26th. And I'm probably doing Los Alamitos on the 29th.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Cochino.
That's what's up. Oh, Cochino,
Seen
man.
him in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yeah.
I remember Cochino mad at me. He one time when he wanted me to come somewhere, and I was like, Cochino, I can't do it for $40. That's the last I heard from Cochino. I never heard. That's the last I heard from him.
Oh yeah, you on the blacklist.
Yeah. I was like, that's the last. And I used to work for him all the time. I
You
asked
just
him,
got my pay cut.
yeah, I just asked for more than. I said, man, I need more than $40 here. And that's the last I heard from him. What you got coming up, Tobe?
Hey, oh, that's tomorrow night. This ain't gonna make it. This is come out on Thursday. Hey, this weekend, January 11th through 13th, I'll be at the West Palm Beach Improv with the homie Felipe Esparza,
sir.
Rodrigo Torres, Johnny Roca. And then Monday, January 14th, I'll be at the Main Street Brewery in Pleasanton. January 15th, I'll be at the Falls Event Center in Fresno. January 16th, the Falls Event Center in Elk Grove, California. January 17th, Cabana's Pub in Cedar Creek, California. So if you know any white people, send them to those spots because it
Boy,
definitely
they'll be
don't
busy.
sound like it be any niggas around those areas.
Sutter Creek.
That's what's up, man. And this Thursday, actually, we drop on this Thursday. I'll be at the world famous Ice House in Pasadena. So I think it's the 8 o'clock show. So if you want to come to that show, if you're listening to this on Thursday, you want to come to that show, just hit me up on Instagram at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman, JamalDoman. Hit me up and I'll get you some passes to that.
Give us a call, 818-916-1818, 818-916-1818. If you have any show topics, if you have any...
Somebody said they called you, you didn't pick up.
Oh, I might have been getting high then. Shit. I didn't say I'd catch every call.
I don't know if they left a message.
No, I got multiple phones.
This look like a bill collector.
Yeah. Check us out on Instagram, man. At Dope Dealer Podcast, Dope Dealer Podcast, at Dope Dealer Podcast, all one word. Check us out on Instagram.
Tell a
please,
friend.
Yeah, please tell a friend, rate us, and leave a review on iTunes, man. And if you leave that review, take a screenshot of it and DM us that screenshot on Instagram, and we'll send you a free T-shirt, man. That's how we do it, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Armed Forces, we love you guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay safe, man. Please keep your eyes on your kids, man. Keep your eye. The message for the day is keep an eye on your kids. Hug them, tell them you love them, and
Hey, and whatever you do